Jackson is the king of pop. He is the most successful and influential male pop artist in music history, and he changed pop music forever. He is also regarded as one of the most significant cultural figures of the 20th century. Madonna is the queen of pop for being the most successful and influential female pop artist in history, a game changer, and for also creating a new template what the modern pop female star is. Cher is known as a goddess of pop. Cher is known for her distinctive singing voice and for having worked in numerous areas of entertainment, and as well as adopting a variety of styles and appearances in her career. The princess of pop is Britney Spears. She is credited with influencing the revival of teen pop during the late 90s and early 2000s, and also for being most dominant female pop star after Madonna. Justin Timberlake is the prince of pop. Same as Spears, he eventually became the most successful male pop artist of his generation and is widely regarded as one of the greatest all-around entertainers today. Kylie Minogue is Australian pop queen. Kylie is the most successful modern Australian pop star of all time with global sales of 80 million. She is known for reinventions and lucrative shows. Elvis Presley is the king of rock and roll. He is regarded as one of the most significant cultural icons of the 20th century and is often referred as even the king for being recognized as the most successful male solo artist in history. The queen of rock and roll is Tina Turner. Turner is noted for her energetic stage presence, powerful vocals and trademark legs, and career longevity, and as well as one of the most influential female artists of all time. Little Richard is the architect of rock and roll, known for his charismatic showmanship and dynamic music, amazing piano skills, and raspy shouted vocals, and is one who laid the foundation of the rock and roll. Stevie Nicks is the queen of rock. She is known for her distinctive voice, mystical stage persona, and poetic symbolic lyrics. She had huge success with Fleetwood Mac and as a solo artist. Robert Plant is the king of rock, known as a lead singer and lyricist of the rock band Led Zeppelin. With a powerful and wide vocal range, he became a game changer for rock singers, influencing every singer after him. Patti Smith is the godmother of punk, singer, songwriter, musician, and author, and a poet who became an influential component of the New York City punk rock movement. Patti Smith fused rock and poetry in her work. Diana Ross is the boss, her unseen success in that time for black female singer and also for being the most dominant and influential singer of her time and paving the way for women of color in music. Bruce Springsteen is the boss. Springsteen has become known for his poetic, socially conscious lyrics and energetic stage performances, sometimes lasting up to 4 hours, and his lyrics often address the experiences and struggles of working-class Americans. Whitney Houston is the voice because of her exceptional vocal talent. She is considered to be the most influential female vocalist in the last 40 years, also a game changer for bringing back the spotlight on the vocal talent on charts and announcing the decades of divas. Freddie Mercury is the king of Queen. Regarded as one of the greatest singers in the rock music, Freddie defied the conventions of rock frontmen with his highly theatrical styles influencing an artistic direction of his band Queen. Frank Sinatra is the chairman of the board. He was one of the most popular and influential musical artists of the 20th century. He transcended the status of a mere icon, becoming one of the most recognizable symbols of American culture. Aretha Franklin is the queen of soul. She was the most successful female singer of soul music and one of the greatest and most influential female vocalists of all time. James Brown is the godfather of soul, a progenitor of soul and funk music and a major figure of 20th century music and dance. Beside Godfather of Soul, he is also referred by Mr. Dynamite in Soul Brother No. 1. Sam Cooke is the king of soul. He was also influential as a composer and a producer and is known for his distinctive voice and significance in popular music and influence that can be heard even today. Nina Simone is the high priestess of soul. She was a songwriter, musician, arranger, and civil rights activist. Her music spanned a broad range of musical styles, including classical, soul, jazz, blues, folk, and R&B and gospel. Marvin Gaye is the Prince of Soul. He helped to shape the sound of Motown in the 60s, first as an in-house session player and later as a solo artist with a strings of hits, earning his title and also as the Prince of Motown. The queen of pop rock is Pat Benatar. Benatar is one of the first female artists that popularized the fusion between pop and rock music. With powerful voice and catchy pop melodies, she earned this title. The princess of pop rock is Pink. Recognized for her distinctive raspy voice and acrobatic stage presence, she is also the most successful female artist of this genre. Celine Dion is the queen of power ballads. She's renowned for her powerful, technically skilled vocals and for being known for over-the-top ballads in her rich music catalog in French and English. Kate Bush is the queen of art pop. Bush's musical aesthetic is eclectic. She's known for meld various styles, drawing on classical music, glam rock, ethnic and folk sources. Christina Aguilera is the voice of generation. She is known for her vocal talent, blue-eyed soul, and excessive use of melisma, and is also for being vocal more than any other singer of her generation about equality for women and LGBTQ+ rights. Beyoncé is the queen bee. Her fan base is called Beehive, so this nickname came natural, plus she is one of the most popular and influential female artists of the 21st century. Lady Gaga is Mother Monster. Similar like Beyoncé, Lady Gaga fans are called Little Monsters, so Lady Gaga is their queen and mother. Mariah Carey is a songbird supreme because of her amazing talent and bird-like whistle notes and extreme control over it. Mariah is also one of the greatest female vocalists ever. Dusty Springfield is the white queen of soul. With her distinctive mezzo-soprano sound, she was the most important singer of duet soul, and at her peak, she was one of the most successful British female performers. Janis Joplin is the queen of psychedelic rock. One of the most successful and widely known rock stars of her era and all time, she was noted for her powerful mezzo-soprano vocals and eclectic stage presence. Jimi Hendrix is the king of psychedelic rock. Although his mainstream career spanned only 4 years, he is widely regarded as one of the most influential electric guitarists in the history of music and one of the most celebrated musicians of the 20th century. Donna Summer is the queen of disco. She gained prominence during the disco era. In the 70s, and became known as the queen of disco, while her music gained a global following, being disco's biggest female star. Taylor Swift, among other titles, is a pop titan. Known for her narrative songwriting, which often centers around her personal life, she has received widespread critical acclaims and media coverage for being the most successful pop artist of her generation. Ruth Brown is the queen of R&B. She was noted for bringing pop music style to R&B music in a series of hit songs for Atlantic Records in the 50s. King of R&B is Stevie Wonder, a prominent figure in the popular music during the second half of the 20th century. His use of synthesizers and further electronic musical instruments during the 70s reshaped the conventions of R&B. Aaliyah is the princess of R&B. Aaliyah has been credited for helping to redefine R&B, pop and hip-hop in the 90s, leaving an undeniable imprint on the music industry as a whole. Mahalia Jackson is the queen of gospel. She became one of the most influential gospel singers in the world and was heralded internationally as a singer and a civil rights activist. Janet Jackson is the queen of dance, a prominent figure in the popular culture. She is noted for her sonically innovative, socially conscious and sexually provocative records and elaborate stage shows. Ella Fitzgerald is the first lady of song and a queen of jazz. She was noted for her purity of tone, impeccable diction, phrasing, timing, intonation, and horn-like improvisation ability, in particular in her scat singing. Louis Armstrong is the king of jazz. He was among the most influential figures in jazz. His career spanned 5 decades, from 1920s to 1960s, and the different eras of history of jazz. Bob Dylan is the king of folk. Widely regarded as one of the greatest singer-songwriters of all time, Dylan has been a major figure in popular music for more than 50 years. Joni Mitchell is the queen of folk. Widely regarded as the greatest female songwriter of all time, Mitchell's songs often reflect social and ideals, and as well as her feelings about romance, confusion, illusions, and joy. Bessie Smith is the empress of blues. She was the most popular female blues singer of the 20s and 30s, and she is often regarded as one of the greatest singers of her era, and as well as a major influence on her fellow blues singers and as well as jazz vocalists. Dolly Parton is the first lady of country music. Parton is the most successful country female artist in history, with over 100 million records sold and writing over 3,000 songs in her rich and long career. Patsy Cline is the empress of country. She is considered to be one of the most influential vocalists of the 20th century and as well as one of the first music country stars to successfully cross over into pop music. Reba McEntire is the queen of country. Reba is often regarded as one of the country's music's most influential female vocalists and most beloved entertainers. She is highly credited for remaining one of the country's most popular female artists for nearly 4 decades. Shania Twain is the queen of country pop. She has sold over 100 million records, making her one of the best-selling female artists in country music history. She is also the most successful female country pop star in history. Elton John is the Rocket Man. John is an English singer, songwriter, pianist, and composer. John has sold over 300 million records, making him one of the best-selling artists in history. His Purple Majesty, Prince. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest musicians of his generation, a multi-instrumentalist who was considered as a guitar virtuoso. He was well known for his eclectic work across multiple genres, flamboyant and androgynous persona. Barbra Streisand is the mother of divas. Throughout her continuous work in music industry, Barbra paved the way for performers behind her and provided inspiration that hard work and sheer talent can outweigh any background. Missy Elliott is the queen of rap. She's the best-selling female rapper in the Nilsson music history, according to Billboard in 2017. Missy Elliott's experimental concept in her music videos changed the landscape of what hip-hop and rap had as esteem at the time. Lil' Kim is the queen of hip-hop. She has been noted for helping females embrace their sexuality and femininity in a way that was not widely appreciated at a time when hip-hop was dominated by males. Gloria Estefan is the queen of Latin pop, a true crossover pioneer of Latin music into pop market. Estefan is one of the most successful and international artists of Latin background in history. Shakira is the titan of Latin pop. Shakira is a prominent figure in Latin music, and through a crossover to the global market, in such that New York Times called her the titan of Latin pop for her unique and leading position in Latin music.
If you like this video, be sure to subscribe, follow me on my Instagram account, and support our channel by becoming a patron on Patreon, and with a bunch of rewards help us creating together a great content with your favorite artists. Bye!